surrealistic bubble among those polls. One from Gnorg aired shortly before Trump's tweet, reinforcing the idea that many of his morning tweets may be responses to what he sees on television. The immediate response to this, as always, is that national polling from CNN, ABC, which partners with The Washington Post, and NBC was broadly correct in the past election. The last post-Abbott tracking poll had Hillary Clinton up by 3 points. On average, polls had her winning by 3.2%. She won by 2.1. The secondary response is the more important one. Any negative polls are fake news, is a remarkable sentiment. A president can't both insist that everything is going perfectly and enact controversial, unpopular policies without something giving. In this case, what's giving is reality. Trump's antipathy to polling has reached its apex. Anything that says anything bad is made up. You may remember that, until about a year ago, polls were the magical validation of the Donald Trump phenomenon. During the primaries, Trump would spend a good deal of time fussing over his poll numbers, about how he was winning nationally and how he was winning in key states. He would talk about his poll numbers at his rallies, a habit that seemed bizarre at first and then simply folded into the broader universe of Trump's weird politicking. The effect was to make it very clear when Trump wasn't happy with what the polls showed. When the general election dawned, he stopped talking about what the polls showed, because he was trailing, and began talking about how the polls were rigged against him or otherwise contrived. He never said that all of the polls that showed him losing were fake, but he would go out of his way to instead highlight shaky polls that offered the news he wanted. In the wake of the election, he seized upon the discussion of fake news, an appellation that originally was used to describe intentionally false stories created to